Hey everybody, welcome to the channel where we talk everything Chicago Bears, Cubs. We also got some Blackhawks and maybe some Bulls in there too. Listen, if you like what you see here today, make sure you leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, leave your comments down below. Make sure we can all beat that YouTube algorithm and grow together. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. It is AJ, your average fan here, and we got some championship football to talk about. We have the AFC Championship and the NFC Championship games going on this weekend, and I will be making my picks for tomorrow's games, or today, depending on when you are watching this. But we have the Commanders and Eagles, and then we have Buffalo against the Chiefs. We will start with the NFC side of things because that game starts first. It is at 2 p.m. tomorrow. And I think that this game could be very back and forth, actually. I'm not exactly sure what the score could end up being in this game. I just feel like that this will be a very back and forth game. While the Eagles have home field advantage and have Jalen Hurts and Saquon Barkley, the Commanders have been running a very interesting offense and have Jaden Daniels, who just seems to not ever want to go down. I mean, he's always finding McLaurin somewhere, or an open receiver, or taking his checkdowns in a very smart way. Again, with um, with the Eagles having home field advantage, I think that that might help them a little bit. However, again, this game is going to be kind of hard to really dictate because the further you get into the playoffs, the harder it becomes to win, even if you do have home field advantage. I think we saw that last weekend in the divisional round with the Lions being kind of banged up and hurting quite a bit. I had them picked to win and win by a lot, and that is just not what happened whatsoever. So I don't want to just take the home field advantage team. I think that that would be a cop out. I think that it certainly helps them being at home. But again, the Commanders, I mean, I thought that they were going to get bounced, and they haven't yet. So I can't really count them out either. I think that this game is going to be, probably a 3-point game when it's all said and done. But if I have to pick one, I would have to go with the Eagles. Not necessarily because of the home field advantage. I just think that the Commanders just aren't quite ready to make that jump yet. I mean, maybe they prove me wrong, but I feel like um, their roster is really young. They have a brand new coaching staff, so I might give this one to the Eagles just because of their experience. Again, the home field advantage helps a little bit, but I think that this could be probably like a 3-point game, give or take. I can't really. I don't really know how this game would end up. Perhaps maybe a game-winning drive by Jalen Hurts that leads to a game-winning field goal. But again, I just don't think that the Commanders have a lot of playoff experience in their roster, so that might hinder them a little bit in this NFC Championship game. So put me down for the Eagles. Give me the Eagles by 3. And if we look on the flip side of the coin for the AFC Championship game, we have a game that I think we all kind of expected to happen. We had the Chiefs and the Buffalo Bills in Kansas City. Again, I don't want to give the game to the home field advantage, but let's be honest, the Chiefs have kind of gotten away with a couple of games throughout the season. They got away with a couple of probably questionable calls last week against Houston. So I think that Kansas City is going to end up, walking away with that game. I think this is another game that could come down to another 3-point game. I can't really see this game getting out of hand one way or the other either. I personally would like to see Buffalo win one. I would love to see Josh Allen go to a Super Bowl. mainly because I myself am just kind of tired of seeing the Chiefs get all these calls that seems to go in their direction. I mean, I know that Josh Allen gets a bunch too, but it just seems like Kansas City gets them in these really, really convenient times, and I think that all of us as fans are kind of just sick of really watching it. And I think that Buffalo has a better defense, just outright. Anyways, I really do. I don't think that Kansas City has had, a defense that's really matched their offense all year. And I would argue that Josh Allen has played a better year than Patrick Mahomes as well. So really, I would like to see Buffalo win this one. While I still realistically thinking that Kansas City is likely to win this game, I want to put myself down for Buffalo in this game simply because I just don't want to see this three-peat. I'm not even going to lie to you guys. I am. I understand that that's a history setter. I understand that that instantly puts him in the Tom Brady conversation, even though he doesn't have 7 rings like Tom Brady does. They would be the first team to three-peat. But everything surrounding Kansas City is it's getting to be too much. I'm not a fan of it. It's kind of similar to what we saw with Tom Brady in uh, with the Patriots. I would just like to see Kansas City kind of quieted down a little bit, kind of get a reality check. Again, I'm sure that we're probably going to see questionable calls again in this game tomorrow or today, depending on when you're watching this video. But I just want to see a nice competitive game that is called clean. I just want to see, or at least have the feeling that the refs aren't helping Kansas City win, because Kansas City's made it this far. They don't need any help to win. I think that if anybody was going to give Kansas City a run for their money, I said that it was either going to be Houston or Buffalo. And, well, right now it's Buffalo in this AFC Championship game. So give me Josh Allen to lead me downfield for a game-winning drive. I hope to God that Buffalo wins, but that's just my opinion. My friends, you leave your comments down below. Who do you think is going to move on to the Super Bowl? And why don't you put some scores down there? We'll kind of compare scores after the games when we do the recap, and we'll see what everybody's guesses were down there. But you guys have a good rest of your evenings. You guys have a good morning. Have a good day tomorrow or today, and I will see you guys in the next one.